I'm wishing that you enjoy this video. Hello, welcome back to Rose Gold Library. It's me, Jackie. I'm super excited for you to be here today. So I'm going to be doing Snow White. Fun fact about this footage that you're seeing, it was considered lost media by yours truly because I had no idea where this footage was, and I thought it was lost. I thought I made this up, but no, I did not. So now you're seeing this. When it will be posted, I'm not sure, but you're seeing it right now. So that means it has been posted in the nearby future in 2026. If it's not, well, I just dated myself. Oh well. So, in case you did not know, or if I changed up the format, in 2025, I created somewhat of a series of a reading guide of reading all the books that are based off the Disney movie, that are based off the books for Disney's Twisted Wonderland. I was obsessed. Pomfrey is one of my favorite dorms, so I was super excited to read this one. So, this is Snow White. The original, we do not know, but the Brothers Grimm, were one of the ones that collect these stories, these folklores, and they just put it all together. And this one is translated by Paul Hines. And the artist is Trina Hyman? I'm not sure how to pronounce it, I do apologize, but this is a beautiful edition. And obviously the genre is fairy tales and folklore. This is published by Boston Little Brown & Co. 1974, and this is the silver anniversary edition. This book has 48 pages, and I read this in all in one day. So, this is the original story of Snow White, where she was born. The first words, I think, might be better if I say this. Once in the middle of winter, when snowflakes were falling like feathers from the sky, a queen sat by a window in its reign of black ebony. So yeah, first off, look at this beautiful artwork. It's so gorgeous. I love you don't see this type of artwork a lot anymore. I personally love. This is also including the other versions of Snow White where like her corset was too tight, she had a comb, she ate the apple. The apple is the one is the most famous, but there are other iterations. The queen looks gorgeous. I love in media words always the queen has like blonde hair or a different color hair than Snow White because she is known for being pale and like having black hair and looking all of that. But I also love this mirror, how it has like the faces of people and all of that. It's absolutely gorgeous. But one of my favorite things in media is having the reversal of Snow White. For example, Ever After High, where Applewhite had like golden hair versus her mom's like black hair. It was a little funny nod. I love when media try to subvert the tropes. But yeah, so in this, Snow White grew up being like very beautiful and perfect, and the queen was like, I want her dead. And kind of like in the original film, like she runs, the hunter was like, no, you're too fair, you're too young, you're too innocent, run, don't ever come back. She soon lives with the 7 dwarves, and the queen asks the mirror, who is the fairest one of all, and then the mirror responds, Snow White. And the queen, which is different from the movie, but you saw a little bit how she did tight lacing, poison comb, and then the poison apple. Snow White falls into a death sleep, and the dwarves made a glass coffin. One day a prince woke her up, and soon got married. And at the wedding, the evil queen was forced to dance on hot iron shoes till she died. So yeah, so that's where we get the difference from the Disney movie, rather than being yeeted off a boulder and having presumably vultures peck at her. Yeah, but it is a classic for a reason. I did enjoy like the other iterations, because it kind of what's the rule? Everything comes in threes. So we first get the tie lacing, and then we get the poison comb, and then the apple. I know in this version they kind of combined all three, because in some other fairy tales it was just one or the other, not all three. In this book, I really did enjoy how it was a simple read. It's a children's book, so it's not like you're going to be reading a textbook. So my connection with this to Pomfiore, because I love this, and if you have no idea what the word that I just said, Pomfiore, it's based off the dorm of the Evil Queen in the game Disney's Twisted Wonderland, which is a game where all the Disney villains are essentially taking aspects of other Disney villains into pretty anime boys. There's an anime that should have been out by now, and it's very, very beautiful, and I truly love it. It's one of my biggest inspirations for doing this, and also I enjoyed all the little details. I'm a writer, so I love looking back at old fairy tales and finding things where, it's been so used to the media and just looking at it how it originally was, and now I'm going to be putting into my own work. I also enjoyed how the Evil Queen also had a cat. I do personally love that. And also a bird, but I kind of like the idea of her having a cat. It feels nice. And once again, the art, gorgeous. Just look at how beautiful everything is. I personally love the idea. And also the religious iconography and like the corner. It's not medieval, but you know what I mean. Old-timey. It's not of this era. Also wondering if it's historically accurate. That's my question. At least the art. I'm not sure, and I'm not gonna delve deep. Sometimes I like it because it looks pretty. And also, I would recommend checking out your local library. This is a perfect book to check out your local library. And I personally love how the colors, it's so beautiful. It is very, I believe, watercolor. I am not sure. I feel like with fairy tales, a lot of people have already heard it, or through pop culture's osmosis, or everyone in culture has their own version of it. And I feel sometimes very dumb of like regurgitating the same words over and over again. But yeah, what did you think about it? My thoughts, would recommend. It is, it's a simple Snow White story, but I would recommend mainly just for the watercolor aspect. It is very good. This is a 4.5 out of 5. It's not the best of the best. It will be living in my mind rent free. But I did try to make a realistic apple. It did not go well. But fun fact, I did learn how to make apple turnovers because of this book. I was very inspired. And such. I would recommend looking at your favorite fairy tales and find what inspired you as a kid, and just take a look at it now as you're older. Sometimes fairy tales, you realize more when you're older. You're like, oh, this is to be wary of strangers. True love, it really does play a role in a lot of like fairy tales, but it is also a moment of, oh, this is stranger danger. This is, do not take gifts from people that you do not know. You do not know who these people are. And yeah, that's pretty much most of my thoughts. It's kind of like weird looking back at this old footage and finding out that, like, oh, this is what I deemed important. This is why I love having a reading journal and just finding out, like, oh, this is the thing that I found important enough to keep down, and oh, I could have reworded some of this in the summary. One thing that as you get older, you're like, oh, I need to learn how to make like 3-sentence summaries, and that's it. But a lot of stuff happens in the book. But if there's any books that you want to be seen on this channel, feel free to leave a comment down below, or look at my oldest social media. I'm always active on Instagram. My Tumblr's back up again. It's mainly a lot of Twist and Wonderland stuff, but if you want to see more from me, I'm always available. And also, I'm interested in looking at other avenues of creative exploration, so you'll probably see that on there. On my Instagram, I'm very active on my stories, picking up my personal stories that I've been making, and also just stationery and fun little things that I've been going up to. Twisted Wonderland is currently my favorite, so if you love that, you're going to see that. If not, you're going to see a lot of anime and other stuff very, very soon. Please don't forget to like and comment. I love seeing everyone's comments on any form of social media. It's super nice to see people encouraging or liking my stuff. If you're like, hey, I actually hate it, please tell me why, and then I'll probably cry about it, but like, please tell me why. Thank you so much for staying at the end of the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment, and check out my other social media. I really do appreciate it, and have a lovely, lovely day. And don't forget, be wary of apples, because they keep the doctor away. You thought I was gonna make a Snow White joke. No, make a pie. It's absolutely delicious making apple pie. And what are your thoughts on the live action Snow White? I had mixed reviews on that, but Rachel Ziegler, she's great. Nothing else. Bye bye.